YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy AD. I'm back with another video. As you see me back on this mub and BF6 Battlefield 6, man. Playing that new Eastwood map, bro. Honestly, the game has been hella fun. This map probably got to be the best map out there right now for Battlefield 6. It's got great infantry play. It's got your vehicle play, aerial play. It's got everything that you want in a like generalized area where there's something for everybody. So to me, this is just my opinion. I think this is probably the best map that we've gotten in the game. There's this and a couple other maps that I really do enjoy. As long as it ain't that with Sorbic City, wherever the hell that shit is, with the buildings everybody keeps getting onto, I'm cool with it for the most part. This map, definitely probably my top one. Again, thank you everybody for all the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. All that good stuff, man. Thank you for checking out the videos. Hopefully, y'all will enjoy this one. Y'all will like this one. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Be sure to also follow me on Twitch or Kick, both AyeDeon on both platforms, whichever one you prefer to be on, as we grind out more of this content for y'all each and every single day. We are locked in, boys. But not locked. Now, in our last video, I was talking about Black Ops 7, aka Black Ops 6 2.0, and Nuketown. And I will say Nuketown at this point in time, I think, like I said, I think I've just been kind of over it because I've played it so much over the years. But I also will say it is good for getting camos though. It's good for like the headshots and everything like that. But unfortunately, that's kind of like the gist of it. We'll sit and play hardcore and just kind of knock out headshots and other little challenges that need to be done for it. But overall, I gotta say Black Ops 7 is just not it for me personally. I don't know if y'all have seen the reviews, but those reviews are kind of saying the same. Views have been not great. It's had mostly negative on Steam. Of course, it doesn't mean much because you got Battle.net, which it revolves and lives on at the end of the day. So you gotta take that with a grain of salt when you're thinking of games being on Steam when you think of reviews, because there's also the reviews that may be a little different on other platforms. But there is news, and it has been confirmed that Battlefield 6 is the top selling game this year. As of literally just a few days ago, it was released that they had beaten out all the other games for this year as of late in sales. So kudos to the Battlefield team, as well as this is the first time anybody's beaten like Call of Duty since I think 2022 is when they were saying it, like Modern Warfare 2 when that came out. That was probably the last like top of the top when selling. So again, kudos to the team, man. They put in hella work, bro, I gotta say, and it's paid off for them, man. Like with the amount of attention to the community that they're doing, the amount of listening that they're doing, that they're trying to build something for everyone to be able to play, to be able to pick up and just get after it, has been hella dope. And it's only up. There have been some leaks of new weapons that will be coming possibly in season 2, as well as what may be coming out for the rest of this upcoming season, or this season as well, I should say. So there's been leaked roadmaps, but as always, take leaks with a grain of salt. It doesn't always mean that these things will happen. You just gotta never expect it. There's sidearm Scorpion, SMG Scorpion, an LMG, I think it was the MG5, and then there's an AR. It's like I think it's the Bren. I think it's a Bren LMG or AR as well as like new maps and things of that nature. So hopefully these things do happen, because the content, as long as the content is rolling, the better things will get for Battlefield in the long run. You want to be able to have a long haul game that will, I guess you could say, stand the test of time to where, you know, with Battlefield, it's usually like every 4-year releases, 3 or 4 years. So if you can make a game that's gonna have consistent content coming around, that's always gonna have something for everybody, the better it becomes for people to kind of pick it up and want to get into it. Especially when like the BR being free definitely helps, because there's a lot of people that are looking into BRs. However, I think extraction shooters like our creators are definitely about to start taking over even more than what they have been. Which, if y'all have been keeping up with the whole bungulators and hutch and everything, man, like that shit is insane. It's about to be a movie, because as of me recording this, it does happen tonight where everything goes down, right? So hopefully y'all enjoy it tonight, because I know I'm about to enjoy it tonight. I never thought I would like watching a peanut. And it's insane. It's truly insane. Battlefield 6 outlasting and showing up and showing out over Call of Duty this year, I think definitely showed that, again, they were listening, that they were trying to make something really worth it for everybody to be able to play. It also showed that people were kind of just over the constant loop of BS from Call of Duty. And again, like, it has its bright spots, but it's one of those things that Black Ops 7 is literally a revamped Black Ops 6, and we know how Black Ops 6 was received. After a while, Black Ops 6 got to a point where people didn't care for it anymore. You know, like, people looked at it as it's not a game or franchise we're playing right now. Like, yeah, they think of it this way: they listened, and people still didn't care to really buy it like that. They were down, I think they said 60% in Europe as far as sales. There's a lot that's wrong in many ways that they need to address, or that they just need to accept that they messed up. And I think the sooner that they can realize where they messed up at and they go back to the roots of the game versus just trying to like make their own ceiling, I think the better. Because you got to think, like, they haven't had really real competition for years now. Like, we had Battlefield 2042, which was not great. It was fun, but it was not great at all. Like, it just wasn't worth the risk reward factor to constantly try to make it seem that the game was better than what it was. They messed up on that one, and I think they accepted it and they moved on from it. They got a whole new team to make what we have now, which, again, kudos to them, because they acknowledge the fact that they messed up and that they needed to make a change. And lo and behold, we got a game that is now looked at as top selling. Definitely helps to have somebody that was working on old Call of Duties that were great to be able to lead the charge in this, to make it really worth everybody's while to go out there and put together a game that will expand into the next one. Because I think having be Battlefield 6, as we end up eventually getting to Battlefield 7, this is something that you can start with and be like, okay, we have a great foundation here. How can we build on that? Instead of taking a step back, as a lot of Call of Duties have done, what can we do to make a step forward? You'd be like, okay, so we laid the groundwork in refreshing and revitalizing what we have. What do we do now to make sure that when the next game comes out and these updates that we're constantly putting out, will people continue to play and will they still care? And I think once they can master it, it's only up. Like once they master it out and understand like they have something really special right here, and then they can expand on maybe the BR instead of making a new BR like Call of Duty has done, like different Warzone iterations. Stick to one and constantly build on that, because I think that will be their money maker at some point in time. Like if you can make it to where what you have in your BR is consistent. You're always updating it. You're always adding content. You're adjusting gameplay mechanics and things like that. I think will go a long way, especially because this cycle will last for years. I think you'll be able to build out a BR that many people regard to as one of the better BRs that we've had in some years. And I have a feeling that they'll probably turn into the extraction phase at some point in time. I would not be surprised, because now PUBG apparently has been announcing that they're working on an alpha right now for a extraction mode as well. And then you already have games like Delta Force that have one. There's multiple different opportunities and avenues that they can go with to stay relevant in the space besides just having the name of Battlefield, that I think will make waves for them in the long run in the gaming space. However, with that being said, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all thinking of the new map in Eastwood. Also, what y'all thinking of so far with Battlefield 6 as a whole and the BR in RedSec. I'm going to go ahead and hop up out of here and get ready to hop into RedSec myself for the stream. Make sure to tune in, twitch.tv/AyeDeon or kick.com/AyeDeon, whichever you prefer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Till next time, much love. Peace.